so the next thing we want to do is to head straight over to our search bar and yes, go and get our Google Drive. All right, you can type it here, drive.google.com, or just click on this Google Apps icon here and then scroll down to get the actual thing you're looking for. So here, this is our slide. Yeah, and here we are on the Google Slide templates interface, right? So there are a number of ways you can actually create it. You can use Canva to create a travel plaque for your client or for yourself, or you can use the Google Sheet. But I think it is dependent on how your clients like receiving their information. Some clients actually like to work with the Google Sheet thing, but I promise you, it's this very slide method is super amazing. And it comes in really handy because by the time you're done and you convert it to a PDF format and then you send it to your client can have it pocket friendly, because most times your clients could be in a meeting and they might not really be or have their laptop handy. So on that spot, you can just quickly go over their phone, flip through, and then see what is in their itinerary, see what next they have and what next they need to do. And it's pretty much amazing. So now that we are here, let's get straight over. So the first important thing is to go over the templates that they have and choose from the list of the templates they have, right? So it is dependent on what you want to create. Since we are creating a travel plan, I'd like us to just go over and use a blank sheet. So when you open a blank sheet, right, so you're going to see a pop-up window by your right hand side over here. So you're going to click from the list of themes that they have to choose which one you're going to use. So we'll be using this one called Cora, right, to create this very travel pack. Follow me, work with me. I'm going to spill everything that you need to learn on this very tutorial method. So once you click on this, you're going to see, yeah, then it populates, and then from here you can now start editing. So to save you time, I'm going to jump right over into the one I've created and walk you through everything that I did. You're going to see it in real time how I have populated my data, and you can be able to do same for yourself. So let's head straight over. So this is my Google Drive, the one I have worked. This is a travel plan I created for myself. Travel pack, Cotonou trip. Of course, I'm going to Cotonou from Lagos very soon. So I'll be doing that on my birthday. Yeah, hopefully, if I don't have work that is, choking me. But then this is what I've created. The first thing you want to have on your travel plan is the image of the place you're going to. So if you're creating it for yourself, you can just do it anyhow. But if you're creating it for a client, it is important you have the image of the place you're going to. So yeah, and you put the image of the place I'm going to. You can insert the image. So you come over to this very icon here, click on insert image. If you already have the images downloaded on your computer, you can go ahead and import it and then populate it however you want it. But if you don't have, just go over and click on search web. It is going to come over, type what you want to type, say image of the woman king, and then it is going to come up. Okay, no, it is not showing us. It's showing us the lady that actually say statue. Want the woman king statue. Yeah, so you click enter, it is going to come up. Oh, you see where I got all the images from. So you scroll down over and check for the one that you like. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you want to have? Which one exactly do you want? So once you find the one you want, let's say this one, you just drag and bring it over. You see, in real time, it is working. So this is just how to actually populate your data into your travel pack, the first slide. So I will not be needing this, right? This is just to show you how I did mine. So I'll click on delete and I have deleted it. So we'll get straight over to our second slide, which I call the table of content. So in this table of content, hold on, my guys, my friends, I'm going to show you how to actually do this. So when you click on travel itinerary, like, it is clickable. Once you click on it, it takes you down to the very slide. So you see, travel itinerary, it brings me down to the very slide I have clicked. So when you click on event and entry and exit requirements, it also brings you down to the very slide. This is my entry and exit requirements. So you see, as someone that is going to Cotonou from Lagos, we have this ECOWAS agreement. So I don't DJ visa. This is super amazing. I'm really very happy for this, whatever you call that. So let's go back to learning how I actually did this table of content. So to get my table of content done, I first of all need to have the list of things that I want in my individual slides. So I can have 15 slides, fine. But in those 15 slides, I want to say, okay, I have 7 major slides that explains what the remaining other two or three that follows the slides are. So to create this table of content and to be able to embed the links and have it this way, the way it is looking, I would open a Google spreadsheet, right? Watch me, guys. So this is the Google spreadsheet that I used. Oh my goodness. So once you hover over any of these things, it's going to show you in real time what I've already done in my slide. And this is one of the reasons why I like working with Google Workplace too. The integration is so massive, it's explosive, and it is giving everything that you need to do. I mean, if you're a virtual assistant, you're neglecting Google Workplace too. I don't know what to tell you at this time. I will not. I don't need to say anything, but I think you should really like embrace it because it is sweet, guys. Okay, now so I come over to this place. I left it blank. You can populate it, you can put your numbers, you can leave it if you want to. But the first thing you want to do is to have like a blank space like this. So you can do one, you can do two, you can do three, four, five. Then you come over to this place and you say you want to create something like travel itinerary, right? Itinerary. Then the next thing you want to create is transit, your transit. The next thing you want to create is entry slash exit, should be in caps, exit requirement. Yeah, that's the word, requirement. Then you click enter, enter accommodation. Remember, whatever thing, this is my own data, this is my own details. So whatever thing that you'll be creating on this travel pack is dependent on where, what is necessary, where you're going to, what your clients is needing, the basic details and everything. So cultural etiquette, right? That's the word, cultural etiquette. I'm getting it right. And expectations. Let's use the abbreviation. Expectations. Yeah, so we have it. Let me expand. Just watch me, guys. Got you covered. So now for this very one, I want the numbers to be in the middle. So I'm going to go to my alignment and then it is in the middle, right? Then I like this one the way it is. So another thing I want to do is to create a border. I want to create a border for this text. So I'm going to tick in the border. I'm going to click on this all borders it has created, and then I want to click on this very one and color it. Okay, let's say blue and yellow is always my brand color. So if you're watching any of my videos, you see blue and this golden yellow and white and black. Those are my brand colors. So it speaks of everything I represent. So let's get started. So we're going to use white for the text. I'm sorry. Then we're going to use blue background for this. So you get it now. All right. So for some reasons it's not working. Now that I have created this itinerary, now I have created my table of contents. I have created the list of things that I want to be in my table of contents. So the next thing I want to do is to embed links, right? So I come over to this place. I've clicked. Let's go back. I think I'm really very fast. So I'm going to click on my number one, which is travel itinerary. So I'm going to click on it and click embed links. Now it has given me space to apply the link that I want. So watch what I'm going to do. So now let's just already assume that for all the details or everything that I need for my travel plans, I have created them here, right? So now for travel itinerary, this is where my travel itinerary is, right? So this is where my travel itinerary is. And this is exactly what I want. When I click on that link, it's going to bring me down to slide 13. So I get to say, okay, I'm not sliding, swiping left and right. I just want a very swift action method for myself or for my clients. So once you click on the link, it brings it straight down to this page. And then you get to see, okay, what do I have? Itinerary, trip, summary, blah, 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 blah. Now, you want this very link to bring me to this travel itinerary, this thing you're seeing on this place, right? So what we're going to do is, once you click on it, something happened here. Just check here. You see this very place. You see this link here. That is the link you're going to embed in that space that we have in our Google spreadsheet. Let me show you. So you notice that the links are changing. So if I click on this one, it has changed to 31. If I click on the travel itinerary, it has changed back to 25. So I copy it. I copy the link. As simple as that. Just copy the link. copy and head straight over. Sorry, I opened it wrong. Yeah. And then you cut paste. My goodness. My goodness. Do you see what I'm saying? It brings you directly. So this is how I was achieve each and every method of this thing. So once you're done populating all the links, and once you do it, it change the color change automatically to this hyperlink color, right? So once you're done embedding all your links, my friend, and my learned colleagues, just copy, copy everything you've done, copy it, and come straight right to this place and paste it in your table of contents. Copy straight right to this place and copy it in your table of contents, right? Table of content, and you can see this in real time. Oh, sorry, that was pretty fast. And paste it. So once you paste it, drag. So once you click on this thing, I'm going to show you something. So once you paste it, drag. Do you want it bigger? Do you want it smaller? How do you want it to appear? And you can see in real time it's populates. So once you're copying something, meanwhile, I want to show you something on how to copy perfectly from your spreadsheet to your slide. So I have copied this thing here, right? Then I'm moving back to my slide. Then I come here and I say paste. It is going to ask me, do I want to paste a link to the spreadsheet? No, I don't want to paste a link to the, I want to actually paste the actual thing that I've done on my spreadsheet. So I'm going to say paste on links. And then I click on paste. Yeah, guys, can you see it? Can you see it? So from here, you can do any adjustment. Probably you didn't really get to like populate the numbers. So once you click on it, it's going to come over, right? Then you go here, adjust anything you need to adjust. And guys, this is as simple as ABCD. Now you can adjust. You can also change colors. You can change the border color to blue, or sorry, background color to orange, or whatever thing you want. Now we're not changing anything. We like it in white. So this is about it. Now we're deleting this. Now you now know how I was able to achieve this table of content perfectly, and you cannot be able to do this. So let's move over to the rest of the things, and I'll show you how I was able to get my details pretty fast. Especially if you virtual assistant working for a client and you have very limited time, this method I'm going to show you is really going to work really amazing for you. So what you want to do first and foremost is to get all the details. Your client tells you, oh, I'm traveling to Las Vegas, I'm traveling to Ghana from Lagos, Nigeria. Get the details of the information. What are they going to Accra, Ghana to do? Is it for a meeting? Is it for vacation or relaxation? Right? So what they are going there for would help you in populating your data, getting the right information, the accommodation and stuff like that. As you can see, we have travel itinerary, we have the transit, we have the entry and exit requirements, we have accommodation, event information. If you're going there for vacation, what are the days that you need to go for a particular place? You know, what are the restaurants that you need to visit? What are the places that you need to visit? These are things that you really need. Cultural etiquette and expectation. If you're going to a place that is very high on culture and stuff like that, you might want to include this for your client to say, okay, please, if you're going to this new place, you might need to know a bit of those things so that you don't overstep your bounds, right? Now, you talk about the budget. Yeah, this is usually like at the end of the whole thing. These are the total budget for you on this travel. So if you're working for a client or a manager who works in a big company and you're his or her virtual assistant, right? So now this company is sponsoring this meeting or business conference or whatever thing this client is going for, right? So you might need to include the budget so that if you're not just sharing this with your client, you're also sharing it with maybe probably the meeting board, the project manager, or whoever that is in charge of projects of this company. And so when you share this and this person sees the detailed rundown of everything that you have done, and it's like, God, and the person will be like, oh my God, you're good, right? And there's really no way they would feel like maybe like, you know, like you faked the prices. They really get to know that you did this thing very well. So now when we talk about the documentations and requirements needed for this very travel, so this is how I was able to get mine. I'm going to tell you in real time. Trust me, you're my buddy, and I share real and amazing information. I don't hold information. We don't gatekeep here. So the first thing you want to do, like I said, is to get all the details. Once you get all the details, trust me, ChatGPT is your best friend, or you can use the Gemini Bard. This Gemini formerly called Bard, is part of Google. It's part of Google. Let me show you how you can access this. I like to just get it from here. So when you come to Google Apps again, you can see the Gemini app. It is very much integrated, and I would applaud you or implore you to use this very app because the integration with your Google Workplace is so seamless and it makes your work really easy. So let's go back. Now, ChatGPT is your friend, right? So what you want to do is get all your information and populate the data in ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT. Hold on, let me show you something. So and tell ChatGPT. I'm going to show you the prompts I used for this. I'm going to show you the prompts I used for this, so you're going to get the same thing for yourself. You're going to get the same thing for. See, this is my prompt. I say, hello, I'm preparing a visit to the Cotonou. You might see a little bit of typo errors here. Pardon me, I was typing this on the spot, but I just want to show you that this thing really works. It works real time. So I said, hello, I'm preparing a visit to Cotonou to get to the Woman King statue, and I'm preparing a travel pack that will contain the following, which I will need your help to compile. This travel pack will be done on Google Slides, so I don't mind you create a format I will open on Google Slides and edit the rest afterwards. So here are the brief of this travel whatever thing. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of typo errors. So on page 1 of the travel pack, I shall give him prompts of what I need and stuff like that, and everything, travel itinerary, budget and stuff like that. And then the ChatGPT says, I can help you create the structure for Google Slide travel pack. I'll start by outlining each section you requested, and I'll guide you through the details to include for each pack. So it comes up with this thing, and then this is the first, when you open your slide, so this is the first introductory slide 1. Then it says introduction slide, your name, Cotonou, Benin, insert date and time. Let's go back and see if what is said in slide 1 is actually what I did. So this is my slide 1, and you can see travel pack, Cotonou trip. Then you see my name, you see where I'm moving from to where I'm going to. It is a 3 days and a 3 nights travel, and it's starting from December 7th to December 10th, right? Let's go back again, and it says then the entry and the exit requirements. So it says research the visa requirement for Cotonou from 2 different resources. Add a list of required documents such as passport, visa, vaccination, etc. Include the links to the website you need for your research. Example might also include official government websites or travel advisories, right? Now, me, I don't have strength for all of these things, and I just need ChatGPT to do all of this. I also prompted you to say, please, could you please go ahead, and I said, please, can you create the Google slide, include the links and the correct information in it? Because I'm so tired, guy, and I need to get this work done. Imagine the client says, I'm traveling next week and I have other things I'm doing. I mean, like if you're working as a virtual assistant, travel planning is not the only thing you get to do. But if you don't really know how to go about it, it can be so tiring. It can take like a lot of time because there's a lot of research to do. But when you have Google and you have ChatGPT, you integrate it. They work hand in hand, and then you get all your information, you populate everything, and within hours, say 4 hours, you're done. Instead of having to go back and forth doing this thing for days, you can be done within hours. So, and it says yes, and it got me the correct information. So let's go back to see what it got me. So then this is it. It said entry and exit requirements title, blah blah. It says since you're traveling from Lagos to Cotonou, you do not need a visa due to the ECOWAS agreement. So these are the requirements. Valid Nigerian passport must be valid for at least 6 months from travel dates. Yellow fever vaccination certificate required upon entry. So now let's go back to my Google slide and see if I did exactly what it said. Yeah, of course. I'll be. I'm an obedient child. So documentation requirement. I said note, traveling from Lagos to Cotonou, one do not need a visa due to the ECOWAS agreement. This is so lovely. Right. So I said the requirement is valid Nigerian passport must be valid for at least 6 months from travel dates, and the yellow fever vaccination certificate required upon entering. Come on. So what I did was, number 1, get the information. Yeah. Get the information. First of all, this is the template I'm using, right? So I duplicate every method of it and color code. Either I leave it blank or I allow it all to be in blue, like this one in blue. Then I also duplicate this one to get either a blue or an entirely white background. And of course, I said yellow and blue are my brand colors. Of course, the white and black, but then yellow and blue anywhere you see me, right? It's golden yellow. So I took off the blue background and left it in blue and white, and then with this yellow thing here. So this is how to actually get your background in this format and populate your data. Now then let's talk about the requirements. I went ahead to pictures of the requirement, Nigerian national ID card. Yeah, of course, this is not my, this is a demo, right? You don't want me to put this thing here now, so because it has some sensitive parts to it. So the yellow, the COVID-19 vaccination card, which is required upon entry, right? So that is about it. Let's go back to ChatGPT and see, okay, what is the next thing it talked about? It talked about cultural etiquette and expectations. And these are the things he said that Kotoni people do. Me, I don't know. I've not been to Kotonu. So he's not telling me the things that I need to do when I get to Kotonu. He says greetings, handshakes are common, greeting French with bonjour, bonsoir, dress code, modesty is appreciated, particularly in religious and formal settings. Other tips, always ask for permission before taking photos of people, especially in local markets. I mean, like, ChatGPT actually understand that I'm in Nigeria. And of course, I'm in Lagos, right? So some Nigerians sometimes like to behave in, yeah, very really amazing way. So he's telling me, please, oh, take permission before you take photos. And of course, I got the information. I went back to my Google slide and I populated it. What did I do? I just gave it a simple title and then fine, bullet it. How to bullet your stuff is you click, once you paste your information here. Okay, let me just do it so you can see it in real time, right? So once you paste the information here, let's copy. This is what I've copied. Copy, and I go back to my Google slides to paste it. I've pasted it, right? I've pasted it, right? So for me, oh, it's already like bulleted, but let me just show you how to bullet things on Google Slide. So you click on the text, go to format, go to bullet and numbering, and choose which of the options you want. Do you want this one? See, maybe I clicked on the one I want and it took it off. So we are not bulleting anything. I'm just showing you how to actually like create this very thing. Right, yeah, so I've deleted it. Now we're going over to accommodation. Let's see if ChatGPT, and it said most of the things he told me about accommodation are the things I have here. Okay, so budget, I didn't really like initially put it in alphabetical order. So budget breakdown, yeah, I went ahead to ask it to put budget in a tabular form. Okay, so let's just follow it the way it is. So he says budget, right? So these are the things he said in budget. I told him, no, please, can you just populate the budget and put an imaginary figure? I'll be the one to, rearrange it to my taste. And then it says budget. So let's go to table of content and check what's in budget. Sorry, my mouse. So this is what we have in budget. You see, so what did I do? I'll show you what I did. This is exactly how the budget should appear in your travel plan. It shouldn't just be in a written format. No, you're a professional. So I copied this very thing. I copied it from the item to the cost to what it is. I clicked copy and went straight back. So I went straight back to my Google Sheets and then I pasted it here. Once you paste it, you're going to do the rest of the customization here. So make sure you adjust this thing to give you some breathing space. Adjust. Yeah, once that is done, color code it. So this is exactly how I got what I got. Then I copied it. You know how we copy and paste from Google Sheet, and pasted it here. And that was about it. And that's about it. So let's see what we have on our chart a bit again. Sorry, I think I'm in a bit for. So we have event information. Come on, guys, let's go back. Event information. Event information. Somebody that is traveling, you need information about your event. See, this is a one slide information, right? So now they said these are the list of things that I need to do. This is what it's called, event information. If you look over here, you see that this is exactly what like my Google Drive said to me. So now my ChatGPT said to me. So now how you prompt your ChatGPT or AI determines the kind of information it's going to give you. If you prompt it anyhow, if you don't give it that enough information to provide you enough details, you're going to have haphazard information or have some things that are not really like, piling up or aligning with what you want to get. So it is always good, as I said, before you go ahead to actually like ask the ChatGPT to prompt it to do whatever it is you want it to do for you, you need to make sure you've gotten all the details from the date to the location to the timing to to the event, so that it can really work for you. So now it says visit the Woman King statue, explore the Gaval village, the foundation of Zusu. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that the wrongly. So and then it shows the list of things that I need to do here. So now let's go over to ChatGPT and see what again I asked it for. Event information, travel itinerary. Yes. So this travel itinerary needs to be in a spreadsheet format, right? So let's go back to my Google slide and see what I did over. It's pretty simple. My goodness. If you don't already know this, you think like you need to travel itinerary, travel itinerary. So now let's go back to my travel itinerary and it brings me to slide 13. So this is my itinerary trip summary. Flight from Lagos to Cotonou, check-in at a hotel, visit the Woman King statue, visit the grandma, blah, 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 blah stuff. And then these are this is my dates. This I'm leaving on the 17th, 9 a.m. Flights from Lagos to Cotonou. Going to leave from Lagos to Cotonou on the 7th again around 10 a.m. Arrive in Cotonou, check-in at the hotel. 7th again, visit the Woman King statue. 7th again, 2 p.m. lunch at the local restaurant. God, I really want to have this lunch. And then 7th again, 4 p.m. free time to explore the city. Yeah, I really just want to see how is Cotonou like in the evening. I mean, like I'm coming from Lagos, I already know what Lagos is like in the night, but I really want to have a feel of what Cotonou is like in the evening. So, and then on the 8th of December, 9 a.m., explore the Gavile village boat store. My goodness, so this is a boat store. I didn't even see this initially. So at 1 p.m. again, visit the Foundation's Museum. December 9th, visit free time for shopping and exploring. Yeah, I really want to go get some of those Cotonou, attire, food stuff, and learn one or two French languages and be like, bonjour, je m'appelle, my name is Sinka, blah blah blah. Shall I just do all this already I need to do? Then on the 9th, free time for on the 10th, 3 p.m. departure from Cotonou to Lagos. That is when my flight is actually available. So you see, this is super amazing. This is really, really like a great fit for everyone. So what again do we have in our I want to like make sure accommodation. Yeah, so this is where I really did my due diligence. So accommodation, I went to chat, but I said, see me, I'm very lazy. I'm very, very lazy to work. I'm not really like lazy. I mean, they said AI is here. They say AI is here to help us and not to take our job. So me, I want to use it to my satisfaction. So I went to say, please, give me accommodation information for the travel pack I'm creating, like the hotel, that is closer or at the center of the events or activities that I'll be doing at the Cotonou. And then he gave me a list of accommodation. Then I went ahead and chose Hotel du Lac. And then I took this very name and put it on my Google search bar, and he gave me the images of I think I've taken that off. And he gave me the images of the hotel. So I took these images, downloaded them once more. And again, one thing with ChatGPT gives you not just that, it gave you distant activities, gave you amenities for the hotel, and it gave you the estimated cost per night from $80 to $120. So this is what I did. I got all the very necessary information, went back to my Google slide, and this is my hotel information. First of all, I populated the Hotel du Lac. So this is it. You can see the this is like the outdoor of the hotel. This is what it looks like in the night. I didn't get the bed. It's me that is staying there. I know what the bed is like. Calm down, guys. Calm down, guys. So this is the hotel information, right? So this is where like the venue, the avenue job port to Cotonou, distance to activities approximately 10 minutes from the Woman King statue, about 15 minutes from Gavi village. Both stalls are available close to local restaurants and shop. Then we have amenities. Why are you running? Where are you running to? So we have the amenities. We have free Wi-Fi, restaurants and bar, outdoor swimming pool, fitness center, and estimated cost per night. You see, everything that can give me. That my guide, my G. ChatGPT gave me is what I populated here. And trust me, this is all you need. This is all you need to see your budget. This is all you need. These are all the necessary details you need for your travel plan. And so, if you really, really enjoyed today's video, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, share, like, and then comment. Okay, so in the description box, I'll be dropping you the link to this very, very template, so you can use it, make a copy of your own, and then work with it. Yes, don't worry, I'll get to create as many travel pack as possible. I catch ya. All right, bye.